Now that President Tinubu have signed the Electoral Reform Bill 2026 into law, and the now infamous Section 60, subsection 3, the article on the transmission, the real-time transmission of the results to the IREF viewing portal. All eyes should be on the telcos, all eyes should be on the telecom providers. If possible, we have to put them under pressure, and for some of us who are into tech and some of us who are tech savvy, who can map the spread or the scope of the coverage of the telcos so that it will be published. It will be published nationally. It should be available on all the social media, all the social media sites, Facebook, Instagram, and everything. Let the whole world know the coverage of the, the telecommunications, companies in Nigeria, know their area of coverage. Because at the end of the day, there will be no loophole. We have to be on them to make sure that progressively, especially leading up to the 2027 general elections, that there is nothing like glitches or network failures. If there is any network failure in any particular area for that matter, there have to be explanations. There have to be explanations. Network cannot just, go off just like that. What happened in 2023 must not, I repeat, must not repeat itself in 2027, 4 years after. Then secondly, we should watch all the, loopholes that, that the ruling party through, INEC may use to subvert this election. We should be very, very careful, especially as regards to the Form EC88A. One of the provisos there is that, after the Form EC88A must have been duly signed and stamped by the presiding electoral officer. So, on no account must any presiding officer come to the polling booth without a stamp, because one of the ploy they may use is that they will come with incomplete materials. They will say, let elections go on. There may be subsequently, they want to take it to a place, a so-called place, where those from EC88A will be stamped. Remember, before you can upload the results that have been imputed in the Form EC88A, before you can send it to the BVAS, to the IREF, it must have been duly stamped. It must have been duly stamped. If it is not stamped, it is not authenticated. You cannot upload something that is uploaded that is not stamped, that is not signed by the presiding officer, is just equivalent to invalid. So we must be careful of this. And even to the election of tomorrow, in the FCT, council polls, all these issues that have been raised, voters should be very, very careful, and the CSOs, they should follow through on some of these things to make sure that we are not shortchanged again, like in 2023.